9 daily habits in old age that bring you closer to death. Living longer and healthier in your golden years requires intentionality. While some habits may feel insignificant, they can silently erode your well being and hasten your decline. Let's explore 9 habits that are most dangerous to older adults, paired with actionable solutions and personal insights to inspire real change. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. 1. Sitting 4 hours without movement. Sitting might seem harmless. After all, it's restful, comfortable, and often necessary in our daily lives. But as we grow older, extended periods of sitting quietly begin to take a toll on the body in ways that are not immediately obvious but deeply dangerous. The act of remaining still for hours weakens the very foundation of our mobility, our muscles, joints, and bones, leaving us more vulnerable to falls, frailty, and a cascade of health complications. Think about it this way: our bodies were made to move. Every step, every stretch, and every subtle shift in posture pumps life through our veins. Movement stimulates blood flow, delivering oxygen and nutrients to tissues and organs. It supports the health of our hearts, strengthens our legs, and keeps our balance sharp. When we stop moving, even for long stretches during the day, this intricate system begins to falter. For older adults, the effects of prolonged sitting are magnified. Muscles that were once strong and resilient begin to waste away, what doctors call sarcopenia. Joints stiffen, making it harder to stand, walk, or even bend comfortably. Circulation slows down, increasing the risk of blood clots, particularly in the legs, which can travel to the lungs and cause life-threatening conditions. Worse yet, extended immobility can lead to swelling in the legs, joint pain, and fatigue, creating a vicious cycle that makes movement even less appealing. Beyond the physical dangers, sitting for hours on end can quietly erode our mental and emotional well-being. Hours spent sedentary, often in front of a screen or staring at a window, can lead to feelings of isolation and depression. The mind, like the body, thrives on activity, engagement, and variety. When we stop moving, we also stop interacting with the world in ways that stimulate joy, curiosity, and connection. Imagine this: a day begins with a quiet breakfast, followed by hours in the living room watching television or reading. The intention is to rest, perhaps recover from the aches of yesterday, but as the day wears on, the body grows heavier, the joints stiffer, and energy lower. By evening, it feels harder to get up and move around, harder to shake off the sluggishness that has taken hold. Over time, this pattern compounds, leaving the body weaker and the spirit dimmed. But there is hope, because the antidote to sitting is so simple: movement. And movement doesn't need to be strenuous or exhausting to make a profound difference. A short walk to the mailbox, standing to stretch every half hour, or even gentle exercises while seated can breathe life back into your body. It's not about becoming an athlete in your later years. It's about staying active enough to maintain the independence and vitality that make life worth living. The beauty of movement lies in its accessibility. You don't need special equipment or a gym membership. Your own home is enough. Start with small changes. Stand up every time a commercial comes on the TV, walk to a neighbor's house for a chat, or stretch your arms and legs while seated. Each action may feel minor, but collectively, they are acts of preservation, acts of hope. Remember, sitting is not just an absence of movement, it's a habit that can quietly steal your strength, health, and zest for life. By choosing to move, even in the simplest ways, You're choosing to honor the gift of your body and the years ahead. Every step, every stretch, every moment of movement is a declaration. I am still here and I am still thriving. Let this thought be your guide as you rise again and again to reclaim the vitality that is rightfully yours. 2. Consuming processed and sugary foods. The allure of processed and sugary foods is undeniable. They are convenient, flavorful, and often evoke comfort. A warm slice of pie, a quick frozen dinner, or a bag of chips to snack on while watching your favorite show. But behind that convenience and satisfaction lies a hidden danger, especially for older adults. These foods, stripped of essential nutrients and packed with harmful additives, act as silent saboteurs to your health. Processed foods are engineered for taste, not nutrition. They're loaded with excess sugar, salt, unhealthy fats, and preservatives that wreak havoc on your body. Over time, the consistent consumption of these foods leads to serious conditions: high blood pressure from too much sodium, diabetes from spiking blood sugar levels, and inflammation throughout the body caused by unhealthy fats. Each bite may feel insignificant, but the cumulative effects are profound. Consider how your body reacts to a steady diet of such foods. Without proper nutrients, your immune system weakens, leaving you more vulnerable to illnesses. Your bones, already prone to thinning with age, don't get the calcium and vitamin D they need to stay strong. Your heart works harder to manage the onslaught of poor quality fats and cholesterol, increasing the risk of heart disease. Even your brain isn't immune. Studies show that diets high in processed foods are linked to cognitive decline and memory loss. Yet, the danger isn't just physical. Eating processed foods can create a cycle of craving and fatigue. After the initial sugar rush or salt fix, you're left feeling sluggish, unmotivated, and unsatisfied. This roller coaster of energy and emotions can erode your sense of well-being over time, making it harder to stay active and engaged with life. Breaking free from the grip of processed and sugary foods isn't easy, especially when they've been a staple for years. But every small change is a step toward reclaiming your health. Start by swapping out processed snacks for whole foods: an apple instead of a bag of chips, a handful of nuts instead of a candy bar. Experiment with simple home-cooked meals made with fresh ingredients. You don't need to become a gourmet chef. Even basic dishes made from whole grains, fresh vegetables, and lean proteins can nourish your body and satisfy your soul. Remember, your body has carried you through decades of life. It deserves more than the empty promises of processed foods. By choosing fresh, nutrient-rich options, you honor your body and give it the tools it needs to continue serving you well. Every bite becomes an act of love and respect for the life you're still living. 3. Failing to drink enough water. Water is the essence of life, a simple yet essential element that fuels every function of your body. Yet, as we age, it's easy to forget its importance. The sensation of thirst diminishes over time, making dehydration a silent but dangerous threat. Many older adults unknowingly fall into the habit of drinking too little water, thinking they're fine, when in reality, their bodies are struggling. Dehydration doesn't just make you thirsty. It slows down every system in your body. Without enough water, your kidneys can't filter waste effectively, leading to toxin buildup. Your heart works harder to pump blood, putting unnecessary strain on an already aging organ. Joints, which rely on fluid to stay lubricated, become stiff and painful. Even your brain feels the impact. Dehydration can cause confusion, dizziness, and fatigue, making everyday tasks more challenging and increasing the risk of falls. Think of the small, unnoticed moments when dehydration takes its toll. a day of lightheadedness dismissed as just getting older, aching joints blamed on arthritis, fatigue that lingers, sapping your energy and motivation. These signs are your body's way of calling out for the hydration it desperately needs. Yet, the beauty of water lies in its simplicity. It's accessible, affordable, and doesn't require complex preparation. To ensure you're drinking enough, make hydration a regular part of your daily routine. Start each morning with a glass of water to awaken your body. Keep a reusable water bottle nearby throughout the day as a reminder to sip regularly. If plain water feels uninspiring, infuse it with slices of citrus, cucumber, or mint to add a refreshing twist. It's also important to recognize that certain beverages, like coffee, tea, or alcohol, can dehydrate rather than hydrate. While it's fine to enjoy these in moderation, balance them with ample water intake. Pay attention to the color of your urine. A pale yellow indicates proper hydration, while darker shades suggest you need to drink more. By making water a priority, you're not just quenching thirst, you're rejuvenating your entire body. Every sip nourishes your cells, energizes your mind, and protects your organs. It's a small habit with an enormous impact, a daily ritual that supports your longevity and vitality. Don't underestimate the power of this simple, life giving choice. After all, water isn't just something you drink, it's the foundation of a life well lived. 4. Skipping routine health checkups. There's a quiet confidence many older adults carry, the belief that if nothing feels wrong, then nothing is wrong. It's a comforting thought, but one that can be dangerously misleading. Our bodies, especially as we age, are skilled at masking early signs of trouble. Skipping routine health checkups means giving silent threats like high blood pressure, diabetes, or even cancer a chance to grow unchecked. These conditions often whisper before they roar, and by the time you notice symptoms, the damage may already be done. Consider the value of a routine health checkup. It's not just a visit to the doctor, it's a chance to listen to your body in ways you can't on your own. A simple blood test might uncover cholesterol levels creeping too high or reveal the early stages of anemia. A quick blood pressure reading could alert you to hypertension, a condition that silently strains your heart and arteries every day. These small glimpses into your health can save years of your life. Yet, for many, the hesitation to schedule these visits comes from fear, the fear of bad news. It's a natural response, but one that must be overcome with wisdom. Knowing about a health issue doesn't make it worse. It gives you the power to act, to manage, and even to reverse its course. Early detection is your ally, allowing you to address problems while they're still manageable, sparing you the pain and complexity of advanced illness. If fear isn't holding you back, perhaps it's the belief that time is too short, that the inconvenience of appointments outweighs their value. But think of it this way: every hour spent at a doctor's office is an investment in the hours, days, and years you'll gain. Your family and loved ones depend on you, and by caring for yourself, you're also caring for them. So make those appointments. Write them on your calendar with the same importance you'd give to a family gathering or a holiday celebration. Bring a notebook to jot down questions for your doctor. This is your opportunity to take charge of your health. And remember, no concern is too small to discuss. A strange ache, a lingering cough, or a change in appetite. These are signals your body sends, hoping you'll pay attention. Routine checkups are not a chore. They're a gift you give yourself, a promise to stay present for the people and moments that matter most. By prioritizing your health, you're choosing to live fully with the vitality and awareness that only proactive care can bring. 5. Social isolation. Loneliness can be an invisible cage. It creeps in quietly, often unnoticed, until one day you find yourself withdrawing from the world. For older adults, social isolation can start with something as simple as losing touch with old friends or feeling too tired to attend social gatherings. Over time, this distance can become a habit, and what once was an occasional quiet day turns into a pattern of solitude. The dangers of social isolation go far beyond emotional sadness. Research has shown that loneliness can weaken the immune system, making you more vulnerable to illnesses. It raises the risk of depression and anxiety, clouding your mental clarity and sense of purpose. Even more concerning, prolonged social isolation is linked to a higher risk of cognitive decline and dementia. The mind, like a muscle, thrives on connection and interaction. Without them, it begins to wither. But the damage isn't only in the mind, it's in the heart as well. Studies have found that loneliness carries the same health risks as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. The stress of isolation increases blood pressure and inflammation in the body, silently undermining your overall health. It's a stark reminder that humans are social beings, and connection isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. Rebuilding or maintaining social connections may feel daunting, especially if you've been isolated for a while, but small steps can lead to profound changes. Reach out to an old friend with a simple phone call. Attend community events or activities tailored to seniors, like book clubs, exercise classes, or art workshops. Volunteering is another powerful way to reconnect. Helping others can reignite your sense of purpose while surrounding you with like minded individuals. And if mobility or health challenges make it hard to leave home, technology can be a bridge. Video calls, online communities, or even group chats can help you stay in touch with loved ones and engage with new people from the comfort of your home. The key is to make connection a priority, no matter how small the steps may seem. Social isolation is not a life sentence. By choosing connection, you're choosing vitality, joy, and mental clarity. You're opening the door to laughter, shared experiences, and the deep satisfaction that comes from knowing you're not alone. Life is meant to be shared, and it's never too late to rekindle the relationships and community that bring it meaning. 6. Allowing stress to rule your days. Stress can be an invisible companion, lingering in the background of life and quietly eroding your health and happiness. In your younger years, you may have thrived on the energy of a busy, demanding life. But as you grow older, the stress that once felt manageable can transform into a chronic, harmful presence if left unchecked. For many older adults, stress comes from new sources: financial concerns, health issues, family struggles, or the weight of adjusting to a slower pace of life. What makes stress particularly dangerous is its insidious nature. It doesn't announce itself with loud alarms, but rather seeps into your daily routine, disrupting sleep, increasing blood pressure, and compromising your immune system. You may brush off a sleepless night or an unexplained headache as a minor inconvenience, but over time, these signs accumulate, leading to more serious issues such as heart disease, stroke, or memory problems. Stress isn't just physical, it's deeply emotional. It can cloud your ability to find joy, create friction in relationships, and leave you feeling overwhelmed and alone. You may feel as though the weight of life is pressing harder than it ever has before. But the truth is, no matter how heavy the burden feels, there are ways to reclaim control. The first step is recognizing stress when it arises. Pay attention to how it manifests in your body and mind: tight shoulders, shallow breathing, restless thoughts. Once you're aware of it, you can take steps to calm its grip. Practices like deep breathing, meditation, or gentle yoga can be incredibly effective in resetting your nervous system. Even taking a walk in nature or listening to calming music can shift your focus and release tension. Just as important is addressing the root causes of your stress. Are there unresolved conflicts in your relationships? Are you worried about finances or health? These concerns are valid, but they don't have to dominate your days. Seek support where you can. Talk to loved ones, join a support group, or consult a professional who can guide you through challenges. Sharing your worries often lightens their load and opens doors to solutions you may not have seen on your own. Stress doesn't define you, nor does it have to rule your life. By addressing it with intention and care, you create space for peace, joy, and resilience to return. Life may not always be easy, but it can still be deeply fulfilling when you learn to navigate its challenges with grace and strength. 7. Misusing medications. Medications are a marvel of modern science, a tool that has extended life expectancy and improved quality of life for countless people, but they are also powerful substances that require respect and careful management. For older adults who often juggle multiple prescriptions, the misuse of medications, whether intentional or accidental, can quickly turn a tool of healing into a source of harm. The risks of medication misuse are many. Taking too much of a drug, skipping doses, or combining medications without understanding their interactions can lead to serious consequences. A seemingly innocent mistake, like doubling up on a painkiller or forgetting to take blood pressure medicine, can cause dizziness, falls, organ damage, or even life-threatening complications. For those with multiple prescriptions, the risk is compounded, as different drugs may interact in unpredictable ways. The challenge lies not only in managing medications, but also in recognizing when they might no longer be necessary or when their side effects outweigh their benefits. It's easy to assume that a prescription given years ago is still the right choice, but our bodies change with time, and so do our medical needs. Continuing to take outdated or unnecessary medications can strain your organs and contribute to new health problems. To avoid these dangers, it's essential to become an active participant in your own medication management. Keep a detailed list of every prescription, over-the-counter drug, and supplement you take, and bring it to every doctor's appointment. Don't hesitate to ask questions about why a medication is prescribed, how long you'll need to take it, and what side effects to watch for. If you feel that a drug isn't working or is causing harm, speak up. Your healthcare provider is there to help, not judge. A simple organizational tool, like a pill organizer, can also be a lifesaver. It ensures you take the right dose at the right time and prevents missed or doubled doses. If remembering to take medications is challenging, set reminders on your phone or ask a loved one to check in with you daily. Medications are not a substitute for healthy habits. They are a complement to them. By taking control of how and why you use them, you empower yourself to avoid harm and maximize their benefits. Remember, your health is a partnership between you, your doctor, and the medications you take. Treat this partnership with care, and it will reward you with greater safety, clarity, and well-being in the years ahead. 8. Poor sleep habits. Once a natural rhythm of life can become elusive with age. Nights that were once restful may now be interrupted by tossing and turning, racing thoughts, or trips to the bathroom. For many older adults, poor sleep habits become the norm, a reality accepted with resignation. Yet, this seemingly small inconvenience carries profound consequences for your health and well being. Sleep is more than rest. It's a time for the body to repair itself, for the mind to process memories, and for the immune system to fortify against illness. When sleep is disrupted or insufficient, these critical functions falter. The effects are immediate: grogginess, slower reaction times, and irritability. Over time, the consequences deepen, leading to a weakened heart, increased risk of stroke, impaired cognitive function, and even a higher likelihood of falls due to reduced balance and alertness. The root of poor sleep often lies in unaddressed habits or health issues. Drinking caffeine late in the day, irregular bedtime routines, or excessive screen time before bed can all interfere with your ability to fall asleep. Chronic pain, sleep apnea, or other medical conditions may also play a role, silently robbing you of the restorative rest your body craves. But the beauty of sleep is that it can be nurtured back into your life. Start by creating a sanctuary for sleep. Make your bedroom a peaceful, distraction free space. Dim lighting, comfortable bedding, and a cool, quiet environment are essential. Establish a routine that signals to your body that it's time to wind down. Read a book, listen to calming music, or practice gentle stretches. Avoid screens and bright lights in the hour before bedtime, as they can disrupt your body's natural sleep signals. If health issues like pain or sleep apnea are interfering, don't ignore them. Speak with your doctor about solutions, whether it's a sleep study, physical therapy, or medications designed to address the underlying problem. Sleep is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Restoring it to its rightful place in your life can rejuvenate your energy, clarity, and overall health. Each night is an opportunity to recharge not just your body, but your spirit as well. By prioritizing sleep, you gift yourself the strength to face each day with vigor and the clarity to savor life's moments fully. Don't let poor habits rob you of this essential foundation for living well. 9. Losing your sense of purpose. Purpose is the unseen thread that ties our days together. It's what drives us to get out of bed in the morning, to engage with the world, and to contribute to something greater than ourselves. Yet, for many older adults, retirement, empty nests, or the loss of long-held roles can leave a void, a quiet but profound loss of direction. Without a sense of purpose, life can feel hollow, like a ship adrift without a destination. The absence of purpose doesn't just affect the mind, it impacts the body as well. Studies have shown that individuals who lack a sense of meaning are more prone to depression, anxiety, and even physical decline. Purpose isn't just a motivator, it's a lifeline, fostering resilience, strengthening the immune system, and enhancing overall longevity. Without it, the days can blur together, leaving you disconnected and vulnerable to isolation. But here's the truth. Purpose doesn't end with age. It evolves. What once drove you, raising children, building a career, or achieving personal goals, may no longer define you, but that doesn't mean there's nothing left to strive for. Purpose can be found in the smallest acts, the simplest joys, and the connections you cultivate. Start by reflecting on what brings you happiness and fulfillment. Is it sharing your knowledge and experience with younger generations? Volunteering at a local charity? Learning a new skill? Or exploring a creative passion like painting, gardening, or writing? Purpose doesn't need to be grand. It needs only to be meaningful to you. Engage with your community or rekindle relationships that may have faded over time. Purpose is often found in connection with family, friends, neighbors, or even strangers whose lives you can touch. Remember, your story, your wisdom, and your presence have value, even if the world around you seems to move faster than it once did. Finding purpose is not about recreating the past. It's about embracing the present and looking forward to the future. Life after 65 can be one of exploration, growth, and profound satisfaction. Purpose gives your days structure and meaning, reminding you that every moment is an opportunity to contribute, to create, and to celebrate. You are not defined by what you once were, but by what you choose to become. With purpose, you breathe life into each day, no matter how simple or ordinary it may seem. Let that be your guiding star, leading you to a life not just of longevity, but of fulfillment, joy, and impact. A final reflection. Life is in the choices we make. Every habit, good or bad, shapes your path forward. These 9 habits, while subtle, can steal years and joy if left unchecked. However, the beauty of life lies in its adaptability. You can make changes at any age. Take these reflections as a call to action. Each positive step you take is an investment in your vitality, your happiness, and your legacy. After all, every moment of life is precious. Don't let it slip through your fingers. These lessons are meant to inspire you to live fully and authentically. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share one thing you've learned and plan to apply in your own life. Let's support each other on this journey toward embracing these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1. If not, feel free to comment with 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and here's to living life on your own terms.